Well, there's a lot going on. So, and there is a special, a January special. I opened some slots and there is a discount for the Twinflame readings from £111 for £88 for an hour, up to an hour and a half. So if you're interested in your Twinflame reading, you know, go to the descriptions box below and to my email and book your session for a huge discount this month. Only this month. So let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine's mind space. Share a space. Telepathy, co-creation, communicating together and honoring each other. So there is this energy of communicating together, sharing the space together, how they're going to share a space together, what they're going to do together, and moving on together with communication, keeping connection, deeper understanding, honoring each other on a deeper level. It's on and the understanding of each other is so easy. It's so you know, they're going in that flow that that is already creating a sacred space for both of them. Oh, let me get the let me get it off. So when they communicate together, it's in a natural flow. It's there is no hesitation, there is no difference there. There is just, it's like if you are separated from your twin flame, it could be that, you know, there is this distance energy. In this case, there is no difference. It's like they're next to each other and having the telepathy with each other that is, you know, coming in and really closing each other, closing in with each other. It's almost like they're in each other's brain. They think the same, they you know, the communication is the same, and it's about the spirituality, what binds them both, and creating new codes. And yeah, it's a co-creation, what I hear. You know, there is this co-creation going on. So let's see what is in the heart space of the Divine Masculine. So he is thinking about this. He's thinking about this co-creationship and this telepathy. What he thinks, she answers. You know, it's already in a sacred container together. So let's see what's going on in the heart space of the Divine Masculine. Family of light. Signs, guidance, initiations, and ancient wisdom. In his heart space, he knows that she is his family of light, that there is this initiation that needs to be they both got that initiation of the divine order, I hear. So and they both get the guidance, but the guidance is coming from the heart space of the Divine Masculine, knowing that divine feminine is his family of light, that there is this ancient wisdom they both carry, and that is coming out in the open now. Finally he recognized, I hear, finally he recognized her. He didn't recognize her. Now he does recognize the divine feminine. So if you're in separation or if you are in union, you know, there is this, in his heart space, there is this light bulb going off, and like, oh my God, now I know where I remember you from. And that's going to accelerate in both of their life, but it's speeding up now in the divine masculine's energy, because he didn't recognize her at first. He there wasn't anything that he was like, oh, you know, it wasn't there. It took time to realize that she was his family, and that they know each other from through ancient times. I hear it's not just one timeline they know each other from, or from one situation they know each other from. It's coming from different, multiple timelines. It's coming from the future. It's coming from the past. Okay. Yeah. What does he see for how does he see the divine feminine? There is peace beyond survival. She's not in the survival mode anymore. She is not in that space of you know, making peace for I hear she is a peacemaker, but she is not making peace she's not making peace to sacrifice herself. That's what I hear. So through the inner peace, she makes peace from her inner peace, but she is not making peace for the sake of it. You know, it's not, she's going beyond it. She's letting everything go. And everything is resonating as it should be. So there are no ancient splits. You know, there are no separations with her. You know, she is in this space of, you know, everything is on the same path. She is protecting and giving towards the lamb. She's giving, and she is giving and protecting the lamb, but she is not in that space that she says, okay, I'm going to sacrifice the lamb to belong to something else. You know, this is, it's like, you belong here, you belong to this sacred space, but I'm not going to sacrifice myself to belong to another group or to belong to something else, because she needs to walk her path on her own, and divine masculine sees this. She is not making any sacrifices for herself. So let's see what is coming up for the divine feminine. So he sees that she is in a good space, that she is okay. She is connected with the collective, and she's connected with source and the energies. And the energies were pretty intense the last week. And you feel the energies coming in, and I almost said, you know, it has something to do with the satellite frequencies they're sending to the earth to get us really in a lower frequency. The only thing that you need to do is accept it how it is. It comes because we can't do anything about it. The only thing we can do about it is to go within. Is if you're tired because of the frequencies or the energies that's playing out, because there needs some shifts to be made within and without, then go within and meditate. That's the only thing how you get your frequency up, you know, and get the light in. The more light there comes in, the more healing there can be, the more can be transmuted for yourself. So, and the collective, of course. So, so that's what we're going to do. And it's not so weird, because if you look at it, Mother Earth is still sleeping. She is within the earth. She's in the inner earth. So it isn't weird, or that you're going to be drawn into the earth with your whole energy, you know. And then listen to your body, listen to what it says, go within, go, let yourself be drawn back into the earth, and give your body and mind the rest that they deserve. So what's going on in the Divine Feminine's mind space? One card, please. Thank you. Earth Angel again. Yeah, she's an Earth Angel. She knows this, you know. She's kind, she's sensitive. She is, her attention is to service. She has a higher perspective of everything that she sees. And she has divine abilities. So she is this earth angel that creates different energies on this plane, and that's in her mind. She thinks, I need to be in service. I need to be in service to Mother Earth. I need to be in service for the collective. I need to be in service for the people around me. I need to be there. And she has that, she's that sensitivity, but she's also have that strength within herself to not think poorly, or think in lack, or think that things needs to be changed or needs to be different. She is going beyond the third dimensional thinking. So she leaves everything what needs to be left alone, and she goes in concentrating on what she needs to do. She concentrates on her work, she concentrates on everything else. And if she concentrates on her own, if she concentrates towards her divine masculine, she will always be kind to him. She will always be loving. She always will give him the feeling that everything is okay. She has these divine abilities that gives him the feeling that he is home with her, that he can be home with her. And what are you, okay? Oh no, I'm not going to say that. That's out. That's a different energy, guys. We're not going there. Then I think that's one of the answers that comes through. No, she guards her mind. She guards her because she knows exactly which energies are where the information is coming from. If it's coming from a higher divine order, or if it's from deceased people, or if it's coming from totem animals, or from ancient ancestry. So she knows, and she brings all these energies together, and she weaves it. She weaves it on this earthly plane. Okay, so what's in her heart space? In her heart space, I just told you, the elders, the ancestors, spiritual connection, a frequency. She's on different frequencies. There's equality, there is wisdom, and new encounters. So new encounters and experiences, cosmic experiences. So that's in her heart space when she connects with the ancestors and with the elders. And it's a beautiful card, by the way. You know, it's the ancient dolphins, it's the white elephant, it's the white dolphins she's connecting with. And the elder energy of those ancestors help her to manifest what is needed to manifest in her life, like going on these spiritual journeys, showing her what needs to be seen. She stays kind and friendly towards everything, but also kind and friendly towards herself, I hear. There is a spiritual upgrade coming up for the divine feminine in her heart space. So she's also mentoring and guiding people to a higher frequency, a higher level of spirituality. And that means that she can get people forward and getting them out of stuckness. So if they're in stuckness or in this difficult situation for themselves, or with their twin flame, you know, the elders are helping her to connect again with the family of light, and you know, coming together in this intimate sharing space, you know, where everything flows, because the ancestors are guiding them both to that space, and she knows this in her heart. They have enough with one word, and then, you know, there's just one word and it needs to flow, and then there is already things happening in both sides for divine masculine and divine feminine. How does she see the divine masculine? She sees him as a blue ray being. She sees him as the blue ray being. It's from the same planet. It's from the Sirius planet, you know, and there is direct divine expression, and that's what she sees with him. He knows exactly what's going on in his body, what emotions they're playing out, and he knows how to express it towards the divine feminine. And there is no limitation on that, you know. There is no barrier in the communication. There is a bridge between two dimensions, and he bridged those dimensions like the divine feminine. The divine feminine sees it, okay, you're in that dimension now I plug in your dimension and I know exactly where you are, so they're they logging in with each other in the energies that they need to be, and then they're without any effort, they're on one alignment. And that's what the Blu-ray beings do. The Blu-ray beings don't need anything from you to connect with you, because that's energetic. They're already in your system, in your body. So when divine feminine tunes in on a higher frequency of the Palladians, then, and the masculine wants to join her there, he just has to plug in, and they're there, then those energies will attract each other in that higher realm, in the fifth dimensional, and up till the 12th dimension, I hear. So they're going higher and higher and higher in the dimensional energies. And that's why she sees and knows that he is a Blu-ray being, because there is a direct divine expression for both of them. So they making bridges to the higher dimensions and the third dimensional realm, and bringing it together. And divine feminine is supporting that and seeing that divine masculine goes where he needs to go, and she brings him energetically, she brings him to that space. Now that's really, really beautiful. So what supports the divine masculine? Know yourself. What supports the divine masculine? Meditate. Who am I? Who am I? The veil is lifting, the veil is opening. And if you ask in meditation, who am I? Most of the time you get the same answer. You are love and you are light. And that's all that exists. And you just have your body, your earthly body is your vehicle where you move and transmute in. So know yourself on all levels, because if you know yourself, you know what you're worth, you know where you're heading, you know what you can do, what you can't do. For me, I always say there are no limitations. So, there are no limitations, and it's just opening up to yourself and show yourself in the most beautiful way that you are. That's what I hear. Show yourself in the most beautiful way that you are, because you are already that inner beauty. You're already that beautiful energy. So if you see that of yourself, it will also shine out to the outside world, and people will see you glow, see your glow, see that energy, see what's around you. So know yourself, but also know your, I don't want to say limitations. It could be that there are limitations on the lower realms, but if you transmute that, there are no limitations. It could be that your body has some limitations. Then there is always a cure for it. And don't search the cure in the medicine world. Search for the cure in food, in alternatives, because in the alternative world, I always say every disease, and I know that for a while now, every disease has to do with malnutrition. So if you don't have the right nutrition in your body will get sick. Your mind gets stuck. You know, all diseases can be healed with food, can be healed with remedies, can be healed with herbs. So everything what is going on, and can be healed with light, you know, with light and love. So whatever you do, and if you have a limitation of your body or your mind, then know that there are cures out there, that you can help yourself with. But you need to be at the right address, I hear. Okay? Oh, again, sacred mountain for the divine masculine. How does he see the relationship with the divine feminine as the sacred mountain? That she is on a vision quest, that she carries the truth, and she has a deeper healing going on. So he sees she's going on a vision quest, and she's going to that mountain, you know, and she's not going upwards right away, straight away, you know. She takes her time, she takes her breaks, and she know every time when she gets an upgrade on that mountain and sit there and be in herself and is by herself, that that she gets the energy from the higher source, and that she gets her visions from source. And that's how he sees her. She's going on that path as long as it takes, because she sees her path as a vision quest. She doesn't see, okay, I have to go from A to B. No, she is going on that quest, and she is walking that quest. And it doesn't matter how long that quest takes. She's doing her thing, and that's what the divine masculine sees from the divine feminine. You know, that she is doing that work. Okay, so what is supporting the divine feminine? Portals, the doorway into now, letting go of the inner warrior. So that's what supports the divine feminine. She's not fighting herself anymore. She's not fighting herself. She is not fighting the outside world. She is just like, I let it go and I see what happens, and nothing is wrong. You know, everything what happens is okay. But she knows also that she is a portal for that higher light, and every step that she takes on this earth is bringing the light through her body into the earth. You know, it's like she is a walking portal. And she is aware that it could be that her steps, every step that she takes, that every step is a prayer. You know, because that's how you get those energies into the earth. And that she is that walking portal of light for Mother Earth, to bring in those energies and to support those energies. And in that space, she knows in that space there can't be any thoughts. There can't be any thoughts of anger. There can't be any thoughts of anxiety or fear. That's all you know, and if you know who you are, and if you connecting with your earth angel and your star family, there is no anxiety and fear. That's just the illusion of the mind, because you're going to believe the mind. So don't believe the illusion of the mind, and don't believe the illusion of someone else. That's what I say, you know. If you don't even believe what I say, you know. If it resonates with you, you feel it in your system, you feel it in your body, then it's okay, because then you know you're resonating with that message. But if it doesn't resonate with you, don't believe what I say, you know, and discover your own truth, your own alignment with source. But this is the portal that even if you walk this earth and you are you know, walking the street and you're doing your prayers, keep your focus with yourself. Don't go with your mind to someone else or to another direction, or, you know, that's all a distraction. We are, as human beings, distracted by other people, by other energies constantly. So you need to focus yourself to keep that alignment for yourself, so you know where you need to go, so you know what you are doing. And that's that vision quest, you know, that's the vision quest. That's how you create a new earth and a higher frequency on this earth. You know, if you get distracted by other people in your mind, or you get distracted, you know, you're not in alignment with source. So the energies can't come through you, and you can't be that portal, you know. So let go of the warrior. That's what they say. Let go of the warrior. Let go of that fighting within yourself. Let go of the illusions. Let go of all that is distracting you, or what's the other word? Keeping you off track. Okay, so let's see how she sees the divine masculine in the relationship towards each other. So it can also be that you divine masculine try to distract you from what you're doing, or what your path is, you know. And if that's not in alignment with each other, just let it go and surrender, and, you know, focus back on what you need to do. Okay, resolution. The resolution portal for the divine masculine. All timelines where they are in the divine masculine and the divine feminine, all timelines are collapsing. So when they're coming together, there are no timelines anymore. They're just in this sphere of energy where there is no time. And that's what she sees for the divine masculine. They get insight, they're being taught, there is they embody the energies, and there is a divine expression again for the divine masculine. And she sees the triangle, you know, that is connected, what the triangle that's connecting with source and with the earth, and going through Mother Earth, you know, and the white dolphins, the playfulness, the energies are really connecting everything with source and with mother nature, with Gaia. So that's what she sees, and how she sees the divine masculine in the relationship. so that he is connecting all the energies together, you know, and keep it grounded. So that's going on in this spiral, in this energy. So that's really, really beautiful. So she sees that he is connecting everything and yeah, doing exactly the same as the divine feminine, making the connection and keeping that the triangle going, you know, the masculine, the feminine, and source, that keep that in balance. And that's what the divine feminine sees in the divine masculine in this relationship. Okay, let's go to the Romance angel cards. What do they have to say about this, and what does the universe have to say? I want to get one other card because I like these cards so much, and it gives so much. That's the sacred of light language. Come on, one card please. Okay, for both of them. Soul name. Okay, it could be that the divine feminine and the divine masculine get a new soul name, or get a name from higher source. So let's see, what's for the divine masculine? For the divine feminine, whoops, it's a different card. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, thank you. Beautiful. So what's the advice for the sacred light language cards from source for the divine masculine and for the divine feminine? You probably get from the temples a new soul name. From the temple where you will pass through, you will get a different soul name. So it could be that you already have a name, but from the sources of light and the higher source, you get a different name that is resonating with your soul. So it could be for divine feminine and divine masculine that you get different names through as a new initiation. What is coming up in the first place of the divine masculine sharing space. You know, when he shares the space with the divine feminine, that is this card, they get both, you know, a new initiation with the family of light. And he knows this in his heart space. He already knows this, that there is a new initiation coming. Divine masculine, he needs to visualize what he wants in his life. You know, what you want in your life, in your surroundings, this is what you get, you know. So there is a new thing going on, you know, and new things that you want in your life that needs to be visualized before you take any action, you know. So you can synchronize the energy with your vision. So your vision will come and will manifest what is already in the universe for you. Okay? Because everything what you want is already here. But you need to know for yourself what you really want to manifest. You can ask by yourself, okay, I want to have this, or give me everything that's good for me. Then you get overloaded, you get overloaded with everything that's good for you. But can you handle that overload? That's the second thing. But if you focus on one thing at a time, you will get more and quicker results than everything coming in, and you have to make your focus on different things. Instead, when you focus on one thing at a time, then it will be easier to go through that process. Otherwise you get a whole overload. And I know, because I had that a few years ago, that I said, okay, I'm open for everything and I will receive everything what's good for me, and then I got so much from all directions and all sides that I was like, oh my God, what do I need to choose? Because everything came at the same time. And now if you focus and you make it a direct laser point, a direct laser point, and you visualize that thing to come into your system, and if that is with your twin flame, doesn't matter. It will come and make itself known and present to you in that situation. So don't ask for too much, because sometimes when you ask for open up for all directions, for instance, if you ask for your twin flame to come in and everything was good for you, you can also get all your soulmates coming in at the same time. And then you have to make a choice. And most of the time when you have to make a choice, you don't make a choice at all, because that energy is scattered. So for the divine feminine, manifestation, well, that's exactly what I was talking about. If you want to manifest something, it's already there. It's already in your alignment. You just need to align your energy and focus your energy towards that. So everything what you want in your heart space, it's going to manifest, and it's going to manifest quicker than you ever thought it would be. So everything that you give attention to is manifesting very quickly in a very profound way. For instance, if you had hesitation about something, and you already had this in the back of your mind, that manifestation, and you focused on it, the energies will align you to make yourself sure which direction you need to go. So for instance, if you say, okay, there is a soulmate on my path, and there is a divine masculine on my path, that is my twin energy, and you're done with the twin flame journey, then you can manifest a soulmate in your life. You don't need to manifest a twin in your life. A twin flame, not everybody has a twin flame in their life. A lot of people have their soul flames or soulmates, but not a lot of people are aligned with the twin flame journey. Because the twin flame journey needs to be on everything needs to be in alignment, and it's a path of it's a path of sacred intimacy. It's a path of being so connected with each other that there are no boundaries, there are no limitations. There, you know, everything needs to go in flow, and everything is sacred. And it doesn't mean it's an easy journey, but it's total surrender, total trust, and it's an energy of for the divine feminine. It's not the energy of fear of being abandoned. For the divine masculine, it's the fear of being devoured by the divine feminine, of giving up everything that he feels when he is in that space of both of trust and surrendering, and allow the fears to come up, you know, because you can't stop those fears. We all have those energies and those fears that comes up if you become intimate with each other, if you come close with each other. And then you have to see, can we move through those fears? And that's what is going on at the moment when you're going in the twin flame journey. So it is, for the feminine, it's the fear of trust and surrendering herself. And for the divine masculine, it's the fear of being devoured by the divine feminine, or losing his freedom or his independence, or, you know, everything that he already has in his life. And when that is able to come together, then you're stepping into that twin flame journey. But you need to discuss this step by step with each other if you're on that journey. Okay, so it's a very, very intense relationship, and not everyone is ready to walk that journey. Not everybody is getting this this energy on their path. And if you get this energy on your path, then prepare yourself for a lot of growth. Okay, let's see. One card for the divine masculine. Thank you guys for this channeling. It's all about being committed to yourself and to the other person. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. About creating the universe together. Wow. Create and go through the portals from the universe together. Beautiful. Yes, one card, please. Thank you. For for both of them, divine. Oh, I think we had that last time also. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So it's already another time that they address this. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, We resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Yeah, that's what I channeled. Wow. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads you to. Wow, wow, wow. That's such an amazing spot on. You know, they just gave me this channeling, and now it's confirmation, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the divine masculine, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So it could be that there are some feelings that are not addressed, that is not feeling in alignment with the divine feminine, or in alignment with source. You know, look inside yourself and examine what is causing those feelings that is changing the way you're acting, changing the way that you take action on. Yeah. It could be that there is a feeling that is within you, that wants to express itself. It could be a feeling of lack. It has to do with the whole channeling that I hear. So look why, you know, there is this resistance, or what is going on within yourself. Okay? For the divine feminine, friendship. Nurture the bond of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So it could be that you see your divine masculine different than you want it to be. You have a kind of picture in your mind, and you want to work through that, but maybe you forget a step. You know, maybe you need to be friends first, need to have this friendship with each other, this bond of friendship. When you just see from a third dimensional mind that you deserve this and you need this, and this is wrong with the divine masculine, and this is wrong with the divine masculine, and he needs to change. No, you know, stop, and then go to the zero point and say, I'm going to create this friendship first. He is my friend, he's my lover, you know, he's your best friend, he must be your buddy, you know. And if that's the case, then the whole situation changed. Most of the time when we are in a relationship, you want the other person to change who he is, so to meet your needs. But why don't you meet your needs first and be friends with your inner masculine and inner feminine first? Because when your inner feminine and inner masculine are not fighting with each other, it's more easily to become, you know, in a relationship, in this union together. I saw a lot of separations this year, but also those separations are needed for a higher frequency to come in, to align you with your source, with your creation, with what you are doing, with the steps that you take, with your devotion, so that nothing else can you off track and get you distracted from what your path is and what your journey and your focus is. So first, come in that alignment in friendship with your inner divine masculine. You know, if that's not opening up and not resonating with you, and I see them sometimes. I have the same, you know. I have to be kinder for myself, because sometimes my inner masculine is, oh my gosh, he's so critical. He wants everything to be perfect, and it needs to be done this way, and you know, and he has that old hierarchy within him that's still sometimes still connected. And then the divine feminine says, you let it go, you know, surrender yourself. Why don't you surrender? And then I see my divine masculine and feminine battling together. And the only thing what I do is, why am I with you? You know? Yeah, because I love you. And at the moment I tell my inner masculine, I love you, everything melts. And I see them, whoops, that's the magic word. It's melting together, and they're back in friendship. And then it's I always say, I don't want to argue with you because you're my best friend, and I don't want to argue with my best friend. I love you. And then the whole dynamic change, and that's so beautiful to see this within yourself. But that's not that's not a discussion from the mind. That's the discussion from the heart, connected with source. When you bring in source, everything dissolves. So this is for this week, you know, guys. I hope you have an amazing week. Hope you resonate with it, because sometimes I'm talking and channeling energies, and I'm thinking I have no clue what they're saying or what they're talking about. Sometimes I have to see the video 3 times before I understand what they mean. So I will draw 2 loving Roman cards for the divine masculine and for the divine feminine. Okay? For the divine masculine, call in your soulmates. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help you bring each other together. Wow. And that's what this card meant, right? With the visualization. Visualize where you want to go before you go there, you know, and call in your soulmate or your twin flame, you know, and these visualizations will help you to come together. For the divine feminine, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may be different than your visual type or expectations. Well, I already channeled that one, you know. It's so weird, because you can't say and you can't know who your twin flame is. You know, you can have in your mind that he needs to have this, he needs to have that, and needs to be handsome, he needs to be rich, and you can all have those 3rd dimensional wishes, but you can't deny the soul connection and the heart connection that there is. And you need to have an open mind, because you never know who your twin or your soulmate is. So keep that mind open. You know, it has nothing to do with looks, with money, with all that kind of stuff. It has nothing to do with the 3rd dimensional realm. It all has to do with an energetic feeling that you are drawn in together and, you know, connected together. And keep that mind open, because you never know who that twin flame is. Okay? So this is for this. Wish you all the best for this week. If you want a private reading for your twin flame journey, where do you want to know where your twin flame is at, where you are at, and how long it takes and what it takes to get you both back together in harmony. If you in separation from your twin flame and you want to come back in union, you know, book a coaching session with me, and within 60 minutes, if I have you both, and that needs to be in agreement with both, you know, for this session, I get you online, and within 60 minutes, I get you back together. So let me know if that's what you need. Is that what you want? If that's what source wants for you, I can channel that and I can feel into it, where you are heading and where you need to go and what is needed to come together. Okay, so the month of January, I have a big discount. I have some slots open for this month. I think 3 left for this month, and that is from 111 for £88. So if you want to book your twin flame reading this month, you get an enormous discount. Okay, guys, I love you all, and thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time. Namaste, aloha, so much love. Bye bye.